Hi there, everyone. Happy new moon. Oh my gosh, we're right at the new moon in Capricorn nearly tomorrow, officially, the 16th of January. We'll be reaching it. But of course, right, new moons, they can spread in effect a few days before, a few days after. I thought to do a little reading here for each of the signs. So we'll do that. Let's get started though with just a general few cards. The Father of Cups upright, the Mother of Pentacles upright, and the Chariot upright. Okay, and this is just sort of a general spread for the new moon right before we get into each of the signs. Before we get into these cards here, the new moon generally is a time of new beginnings, setting into setting into intention what it is that we envision to bring about, to manifest, to create, to recognize as a passion. And there's a strong focus on what it is that we want to manifest, on what it is that we want to create, given that it is in Capricorn, given that Capricorn is an earth sign that speaks to actual creation in the third dimension. So you have here the Mother of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Father of Cups. At the basis, okay, there is a certain emotional maturation that seems to be a focus, and there is tremendous maturation overall here that we're seeing, and it could be in terms of what we emotionally have worked with through time in the past, recognizing, helping us recognize what direction we want to move in, and then, right, this sort of reference to the actual direction that we take on, Mother of Pentacles and the Chariot. There is a focus here on what it is that we feel excited about. Okay, what we feel not only stabilizes us, that we not only feel we create, and then, right, there's a certain sort of financial reciprocity or material reciprocity in any kind of way, but also that which continues to inspire our creativity for what it is that we envision. But we're seeing yet again the focus, the fundamental of whatever it is that we recognize as an intention as being held in the emotional realm. So now let's get right into the readings for each of the signs here. We'll start with Capricorn. Capricorn, hello. Let's see what comes through for you during this new moon in Capricorn. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, strong energies. Capricorn. Now you have here the Magician upright, the Son of Wands in reverse, the Two of Wands upright, and the Five of Swords upright. There is a focus on creation, on direction, on manifestation by way of our creativity. I'm getting, though, Capricorn, that honing in on whatever it is that you feel inspires you, I'm hearing, to the fullest, and I'm hearing the onset, okay, of matters. What is it, not only that we realize that we can take action on, that we can capacitate, that we can pursue even, that we see is a direction, but that is the direction that you feel so inspired to take on, not because you've thought about it, not because you've rationalized it, but because it's a natural impulse for you. And I'm hearing it's a natural take. It's a natural take. It can be taken in a number of ways, right? It's like, be it a movie take. Okay, it's like, well, it only takes one take to shoot that scene because I feel so alive in it. I feel so myself in it. Okay, it's so real to me. Now you have the Emperor overlaying Judgment. Major players here for you, Capricorn. Okay, and right, unsurprisingly, the new moon in Capricorn, your very own sign. The Emperor and Judgment sitting right beneath the Son of Wands, right sort of below the Magician. The focus being on a certain creative direction. I'm hearing collaboration for a number of you of what it is that we feel to be the domain. I'm also hearing privacy. Okay, a private domain that we feel speaks uniquely to us, that we realize in a certain way we are to carve out, that we are to even recognize to be a path to take on. Now there is a decision here that you realize, okay, and it is a decision. I'm getting that you're taking your time with it. You will be taking your time with it, absolutely. Is this something very important to you that you feel, I'm hearing cheapsake. I don't want it to just be anything, okay? I want it to be, I want to build it with momentum, I'm hearing. You have the Nine of Cups here. in reverse. I'm hearing remission, the 5 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Cups upright. I'm hearing heavy dreaming, heavy dreaming. This is all happening beneath the Sun of Wands in reverse. You have the Hierophant in reverse in your theme, overlaying the 10 of Cups upright, overlaying the 7 of Cups upright. 7 of Cups upright mirroring the Hierophant. There's a focus on dreaming here, okay, on the emotions, on what it is that we seek to capacitate, what we even recognize to be a dream. I'm hearing emotional assets. What are they and how do we channel them? And the focus for you is on what direction you I'm hearing perform emotionally. Okay, in what direction do you perform emotionally? And I'm hearing, again, for you, emotional assets. So there may be a discussion around what is to be sort of created and I'm hearing respected and honed in on as I'm hearing a surface level dream, I'm hearing for a number of you, and what is recognized as, I'm hearing the burning flame of passion, and what sort of divide, okay, links the two. So now it could play out in a number of ways for a number of you. It could be speaking to matters of relationships, okay? What capacitates a relationship that speaks to me on a very deep level? I'm hearing fundamentalism. And what is it that satisfies, I'm hearing the frivolities, I'm hearing the process of enjoyment, okay? And what it is that we desire to recognize as the way that links and merges both of these, all of these ways and methods of participating in our emotional reality is the focus for you, and there will be a coming clear of that. So it seems, Capricorn, okay. Thank you so much for tuning in to your reading. Love and light to you all. Enjoy the beautiful new moon here as we set these intentions, and we will move on here to Aquarius. Okay. Hi, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Ooh, right up and out here, the 3 of Wands in reverse, the 7 of Wands in reverse. Now, I left the cards up here at the top from Capricorn. There may be focus for you, okay, overlap for you as it pertains to the Capricorn archetype, and we do go into your moon sign right around the 17th, and this is EST time. Okay, so Aquarius, there seems to be a decision that you want to make that regards a decision, yes, Ace of Swords in reverse, a decision that, and I'm going to mention this for a number of you, if you have Capricorn prominently placed in your chart, okay, specifically as it pertains to matters of creativity, I'm hearing Venus for a number of you, I'm hearing your midhaven for a number of you. There could be crossover here as it pertains to matters of career and finances, and the Capricorn reading just prior to this one could be a focus for you, okay? Now, nonetheless, I'm getting to that. There is a certain opportunity, I'm hearing threshold of opportunity, possibility, potential that has caught your eye. The moon here, there's a recognition, something has come clear, very, very, very clear, and it has to do with a certain direction that you want to take on creatively. You have the 5 of Wands here in reverse. Again, a lot of crossover energies here with Capricorn. The 5 of Wands right beneath the moon in reverse, upside down. Okay, done with that cycle, done with that chapter, Aquarius. You're far and beyond what has, I'm hearing, been considered murky waters. The 9 of Cups in reverse, the world upright. You're getting super sober, Aquarius, about what you want to create. And you realize it is a matter of envisioning this world, creating it before I participate in it. Okay, I'm hearing ally for you. There may be a focus on network, on community. I'm hearing net worth for you as well. But there is, yet again, this decision, and it's sitting right beneath the Sun of Wands that looks at the Magician. These energies in Capricorn's reading, okay, the new moon is in Capricorn, so Capricorn's energies may be pertaining to us all, and of course we have Capricorn somewhere in our chart, all of us, we are every sign, just depends on what propensity. The Hermit, okay, right above this Ace of Swords, there's a lot of thinking, okay, there's a lot of thinking here, Aquarius, on what direction to take, and there may be a number of individuals involved, there may be a Sagittarius involved, there may be another individual with fire in their chart there is a question of collaboration. Okay, and it could be individuals from the past. The Ace of Cups here upright, the Ten of Wands upright, the Mother of Pentacles upright. Beautiful. This is a new opportunity for you as you feel it. And it's like, well, I've got to take it. That's how you're feeling, Aquarius. I'm hearing Capricorn specifically for you, though. And there may be a Capricorn here who edges you to the point of making your point, okay, and saying, you know what, this is it. This is it. I'm moving in this direction, and it's not just clear to me. I'm hearing esoterically, philosophically, but it's so clear to me in terms of how it is that I want to mark the beginning of when I press play, when I press go. And there is a closeout here that we're seeing as it pertains to the past, how it is that we have, until this point, capacitated a certain vision, how we've participated in creating a certain reality, specifically that which is financial and emotional. And there could be a new beginning here that is just sort of mustering up, so to speak. And I'm getting that it is a point of stability for you, as you may feel at Aquarius. So enjoy this new moon, love and light to you. And we're going to move on here to Pisces. Okay. Pisces, 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 Pisces. Oh, Pisces. Let's see what's going on for you here. Feels like the full moon, but it's the new moon. Lots of energy here for you, Pisces. Okay. I'm hearing threadlock. Okay, is your hair tangled? You have the Five of Cups upright. Mine might be, but a lot of hair, right? The Son of Cups right beneath the Five of Cups. I'm hearing emotional entanglement, okay? The Daughter of Wands sitting right next to this Five of Cups, Event of the World. Okay, mirroring this Daughter of Wands. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Mirroring this Five of Cups. Ooh, acrobatic flip by the Devil in reverse, upside down. Mirroring this Daughter of Wands, we'll pull one more card, the Seven of Cups upright. Mirroring the World. Okay, Hierophant coming through for you in your theme, in reverse. There is the focus here for you is emotions, is the emotional reality that you feel you are illuminating. What is the emotional reality for me? What is being created? What does the emotional reality lead to and create? I'm hearing perfunctory role, not just in the moment of experiencing the emotions of it, but in terms of how that emotional, I'm hearing time capsule, and I'm hearing ventures off, bubbles over, and expands how we view emotional realities altogether. And specifically those that we create in a certain way by way of our emotions. And the recognition, Pisces, is that emotions hold a certain charge. They hold a certain energy, and you're really you're becoming very much familiar with the role that emotions play, specifically as it pertains to creative possibilities. Okay, for you. And it's almost like my emotions, they play a role. Okay, they can inspire me as well in a certain way. How I come to terms with how I channel my emotional assets, and I'm hearing venture again for you. How it is that I move with my emotions, I'm hearing from the past into the future, is a determining factor for what I make emotionally of my creative projections. Okay, and so it's almost like you're navigating this ship, Pisces, but your emotions are in the driver's seat. I'm hearing with you. There is a certain consciousness I'm getting that you hold over whatever it is that you may be experiencing emotionally, and it may have been that you've been experiencing a lot emotionally. And as a Pisces, a water sign, lots of water, 12th house, Neptune, it's a lot of emotions, right? Specifically, particularly, rather, if you have a lot of water in your chart in general. So, if this is the case, if emotions have been playing a prominent part for you, then the focus for you is, Pisces, on what do I make of this ability, and I'm hearing it as an ability to feel so much. Okay, and I'm hearing it's an asset. Okay, it's an ally. How do I get my emotional body, I'm hearing, on board with me? And there is this feeling of ascension I'm hearing for a number of you. What is it that I want to create? quite literally, what is it that I want to create? And it's interesting because you have the World and you have the Daughter of Wands, right, sort of sandwiching this water energy of the Five of Cups and the Son of Cups. It's this transmutational sort of fusion, right? Fire and water. What is it that I want to I'm hearing burn through. Okay, what is it that I not only want to close out? I'm hearing venture again. What is it that I realize is not emotionally satisfying to me that perhaps also is a past? And I'm also hearing emotionally stabilizing for me. That I though realize as well, I want to yet again not only discard, not only move through, but to bring with me as a thread of consciousness. Okay, and so the point for you here is Pisces, and I'm hearing Aquarius for you, that your emotions and your emotional experiences are a source of illumination for you. Okay, now there is a back and a forth, an ebb and a flow with what exactly we recognize to be the sort of portal that leads us to the point of creating what it is that we feel, yes, this is just right for us. Yes, this is where I feel I resonate with. Okay, I'm hearing habitat for you, habitat. What is it that is the sort of environment that you feel is emotionally conducive for you, that reminds you of what you feel, okay, is a strength, okay? And it's almost like, okay, I have the propensity to feel so much, but when I'm in this situation or in that environment, my propensity to feel and perhaps even to be so empathetic gets I'm hearing carried away. Bandit, what is it? What is it? What is it? Don't cry, Bandit. Don't cry, please. No. Right? But then in another situation, let's say in another environment with I'm hearing new group of people, new set of people, I'm hearing fresh eyes, it's a completely different mindset. It's a completely different way that this propensity is carried out, and it's almost like I become super creative and ethereal, and I'm hearing there's magic in the air. I'm hearing the symphony is alive and sound. Okay, so there could be the recognition that this propensity, whatever it is, again, I'm getting there's a strong focus on water energy, a strong focus on, I'm also hearing collaboratives, okay, how it is that perhaps we engage others emotionally, serving you as you serve yourself through where it is you feel you're going, okay, in what you're creating, being a focus here. Now, this has been a process, dear Pisces, of introspection, okay, and it's kind of like you've been moving with your eyes closed, okay, and it's like, well, I feel that I'm moving towards, I'm hearing, I'm staffing the ship, I'm hearing, I almost feel like it's my ship that I'm on, okay, and I'm seeing it almost as like an emotional embodiment, okay, of experiences, and it's almost like you realize objectively and subjectively at the same time that you are transforming emotionally, that you are transforming altogether, and what it is that you make, and I'm hearing you make peace with as you move through these processes of change, is what marks the point at which you feel the change taking place in the way that you resonate with Pisces. So I'm getting that change is a focus for you, absolutely, and a focus on partnerships may absolutely also be a focus for you. And there's been a lot of thinking about perhaps matters of partnerships, what capacitates, I'm hearing, long-term satisfaction. Okay, Pisces, okay, we were saying that there could be a financial focus, there could be an emotional focus, and merging these two worlds for you in a way that pacifies, I'm hearing, your dream, okay, and I'm hearing onset of the dream, something that you have been dreaming of, perhaps, to create from the past. Again, maybe a focus here, okay? Thank you so much, Pisces, for tuning in. Love and light to you. Have a beautiful new moon in Capricorn, setting these intentions of what it is that we want to bring into the world, right? You've got the world here, a prominent card and player in your spread. But thank you so much again for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Let's move on right here to Aries. Okay, I'm getting that you're getting very serious about something. Something is very direct. And it's almost like you feel that you have to be very, very, very direct, almost rigid, okay, about whatever it is that you're coming, I'm hearing clear about for a number of you, and that you're coming out about. Okay, you have here a little bit awkward energies. The Magician in reverse, Hermit upright, Virgo's card, Son of Wands upright. Okay, something I'm hearing is on edge. Now, Daughter of Swords in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, let's pull a few more cards here. Three of Cups, Six of Swords. Three of Cups mirroring the Six of Swords. Seven of Cups upright in your theme. Okay, there is a focus on the past. Okay, big focus on the past. What perhaps we have participated in, what role we have played as a certain, I'm hearing operator of a certain cause, specifically within matters that are emotional, that I'm hearing are also heavy, okay, that are sort of social, I'm hearing banter, but then take on a certain heaviness to them. What role we've played in that world, okay, what it is that we have considered to be our role, and the focus being on, well, what is it that we want to transmute that potential as, and there's a focus here on creativity. There's a focus on taking the lead with something. Absolutely. I'm hearing Aquarius for you. There may be an Aquarius involved. You have the Daughter of Swords here. Okay. And the fundamental focus for you, and I'm zeroing in on this kyanite stone, Aries, is what thought forms, okay, revolve around the actions that we take. And I'm getting, again, social performance. I'm hearing social anxiety for a number of you. Okay, whatever that may mean to you, but really grappling with what it is that we feel makes us feel empowered in social situations. I'm hearing operational again, operational. Okay, being a focus. Okay, being a focus. There may be a Virgo involved here. There's a lot of introspection. I'm getting a lot of introspection. There's the desire to take the time that we need to really come to terms with where we feel, I'm hearing, properly situated, okay? I'm hearing specifically as it pertains to how we want to give of ourselves creatively. And again, it could be as it pertains to matters that are social. There is transformation on the horizon as it pertains to how we perceive matters that require of us to perform in a certain way. Again, I'm going to perform very strongly, but also it could be in matters of relationships, love. You have the Seven of Cups upright. Again, in your theme, you have the Three of Cups upright, mirroring the Six of Swords. There is the focus here on perception and values as well, where we stand. And yet again, I'm getting that you're taking your time to really be very, very descript with that. And it's almost like I want to make sure that whatever value I'm projecting, whatever I'm hearing, I'm sort of representing as an objective is aligned with what I seek to create. And again, there is this sort of looking back into the past over a certain I'm hearing role, again, perhaps that we've played within a certain community. And I'm getting as well the focus being on emotions, but also perhaps finances, there being a certain crossover perhaps for you, okay, there. Thank you so much, Aries, for tuning in. Have a beautiful new moon, and I'll see you soon. Love and light to you. Bye. And we're moving straight on to Taurus now. Taurus. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. Happy new moon to you in Capricorn. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Four of Cups upright, right beneath this Three of Pentacles. There's something that I'm getting you almost want to flip over. Okay, I'm getting, and I'm hearing downside. It's something, so you want to get really clear about perhaps certain risk, okay, perhaps to a certain venture. You have here, I'm getting it as a desire to, I'm hearing level-headed, to just, to cut to the chase. To cut to the chase, and to reveal almost what is not a source of stability about whatever it is that is being discussed. And there could be a discussion, there could be a collaboration that's on the table, there could be a certain partnership, okay, that is being, I'm hearing revealed for a number of you, but discussed as well strongly. You have the Five of Swords, the Mother of Pentacles, the Five of Swords upright, the Mother of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Cups upright, Two of Wands upright, the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Mother of Wands upright. The focus for you, Taurus, is on creation. I'm getting it as a certain long-term objective. You realize that one way or another, the baby's coming out. Okay, but what moves you, I'm hearing, inches you in a stable way, in a way that I'm hearing that is deliberate, towards what you feel you're inevitably moving towards is the focus for you. And it's like, I want to be super clear with how I'm getting there. I don't want, I'm hearing a free-for-all. I'm hearing, I don't want the goose chase. I don't want, I'm hearing, my performance to be a treasure hunt. Okay, I want to be clear, something very, very clear with something here that speaks to my values and reflects for me what direction I see for myself to take on in a certain way. And I'm getting that there is a closing out of ways from the past that perhaps we have put into effect that has been a focus for us, and what we want to make of it emotionally is the focus for you. So there could be a crossover here between matters of finances and matters of emotions, okay? What is emotionally lurking, so to speak, having a sort of effect on our sense of stability, overall stability. And there is a coming out, I'm getting it, I'm hearing viewer's discretion as it pertains to matters of stability, matters of finances, and really, really cutting to the chase with that. Okay, thank you so much, Taurus, for tuning in. Have a beautiful new moon in Capricorn, setting these intentions, and I'll see you soon. Now, let's see, Gemini. What's coming through for you, dear Gemini? Okay. Seven of Cups, upside down, in reverse, beautiful. There has been clarity here. The Four of Wands, mirroring this Devil card. Okay, thick stack here. This is Capricorn's card, overlaying the Nine of Wands, the Hierophant, Son of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, lots of earth energy here for you. I'm getting that you feel very grounded, very stable with a certain direction that you're moving in, but at the same time, you feel open to keeping an open mind, okay, about what is to come. Now, I'm beckoning to pull the stack here, the Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Two of Cups, the Six of Wands, the focus here being on matters of partnership, as a certain, almost, I'm hearing rebound, okay, rebound as a certain sort of also accompaniment to matters that are inherently financial. There is a closing out, though, as I'm getting it, a certain sort of culmination, graduation of matters that are inherently material, financial. But the question of what do we want to make of it emotionally being there as well. And there may be for you, Gemini, relationships that are related to whatever this previous chapter has been that come into focus, and I'm also hearing come into play. I'm hearing resurfacing act. The moon here in reverse, overlaying the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Sun upright. There is a coming out, okay, I'm hearing closure, whatever has been, I'm hearing hindering your sense of growth, your sense of stamina, your sense of clarity is being addressed very, very directly. You're seeing things very, very, very clearly now. I'm hearing Eight of Cups, the Mother of Cups. You may be heeding emotional guidance. You may be heeding spiritual guidance as well as it pertains to what to make of this emotional past. So there may be a focus on clearing and cleansing. I'm getting specifically for a number of you. There may be an individual who has a lot of water in their chart, who is incredibly intuitive, empathic, mothering, nurturing, who makes clear for you, I'm hearing your dream, okay? And I'm also hearing your values, and then maybe your emotional values, and those that make clear for you what you desire to recognize as a direction that you want to move in, as well as a role that you may want to take on to capacitate that dream, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in, Gemini. Have a lovely, lovely new moon in Capricorn, setting these intentions. It seems like there is closeout for you, and there is motion, movement forward, the focus being on the vision. Love and light to you, and I'll see you soon. Bye. All right, Cancer. Let's get on to Cancer. Cancer. Hello, Cancer. How are you doing? I'm hearing steadiness. Easy does it. The Six of Cups. Justice here. The Four of Pentacles. I'm getting that you're taking something very seriously. It may have to do with matters of partnership. You have the Devil. There may be also a serious financial story here. A lot of crossover between matters that are, I'm hearing communal, okay, communal finances, communal emotional finances as well, and a decision that you may feel that you need to take on. There may be legal action that you feel is a focus and perhaps should be a focus as you may be feeling it. The Nine of Wands upright, overlaying the Hierophant. Absolutely, there is a focus on matters of partnerships, relationships, and specifically those that are based in the third dimension or have a physical material side to them, aspect to them. There is a question of what to do with the financials, okay? You have, as you feel it, the inclination to sort of reach a greater perspective of what it is that you've been working with emotionally. I'm getting as well financially, and it's like I want to clarify, okay, where we're all sort of headed, okay, and the desire to clarify that path is so very strong. You have the Son of Pentacles here in reverse, overlaying the Eight of Pentacles upright, the Four of Wands upright. There is so much focus here on the long term, what comes of the Seven of Cups in reverse, mirroring this Eight of Pentacles upright. I'm hearing you don't want to play games anymore. Enough of the games. You want to, I'm hearing, come out with it. You want to come clear with it. What are we making and shaking? What are we creating literally in the third dimension? And there is a financial story to it, but there is also one that is emotional. And you realize that they are two, I'm hearing, skate with one another. It's like, well, right, you have the left skate and the right, and right when you are to, I'm hearing, skate on ice, right, you are to hold a certain balance. And maintaining, I'm hearing, the proper vision, and I'm hearing the proper assets, the proper vision of assets, perhaps, okay, holding things, carrying things within a certain measure, okay, well, finances are important, but also emotions are too, helps to, I'm hearing, pacify certain, I'm hearing, conundrums that are based in the material financial world. The focus for you here is on clarifying the direction that things move in. Again, that which pertains to matters that are emotional. Again, that which pertains to matters that are financial. You want to sort of know your bearings and know what direction you're moving in. So the focus for you is, it seems to be on clarifying that direction, that decision, that perception as well of the balance between those two worlds. Now, balance, 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 balance. I'm getting that. Okay, and you have here the Fool, the High Priestess, the Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. You're like, whatever it takes to feel balanced, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take that step. I'm hearing that I'm leaping. I'm leaping for the edge. Even, and for a number of you, you may be seeking out community. Okay, to sort of to satiate, okay, to also understand what it is that will bring you to the state of balance. And so seeking out, I'm hearing, certain opportunities that are social and financial, that I'm hearing combined work and play for a number of you as well. Maybe a focus, but there's tremendous, tremendous change here, growth that you feel you are to take on, to pursue in a very certain sort of, I'm hearing, expansive way, where it's like, well, okay, even if it means completely starting in a new direction in terms of how I entertain also relationships, I want to start, okay, and I'm hearing I want to start small, okay, I want to start somewhere with that. So thank you so much, Cancer, for tuning in. Have a beautiful new moon in Capricorn, setting these intentions, and I'll be back soon. Thank you so much again for all your support. Love and light to you, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Alrighty, let's move on to Leo. Leo, you are, I'm hearing, moving up, Okay, you're moving up. There's something about I'm getting it as like it's like you're taking the elevator. The Empress here, straight up and out. Okay, bending, the Four of Swords, Temperance, upright. Sagittarius card in the Major Arcana, Daughter of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I'm hearing Steady the Weasel. Okay, that came out in a reading a long while ago. Whatever that may mean to a number of you, and I'm feeling this sort of shaking on my hair. Okay, so whatever that may mean to you. The Seven of Wands in reverse, right beneath this Daughter of Pentacles, 2 sevens, Seven of Pentacles as well, right over the Son of Cups, Daughter of Wands. You may be dealing with a water sign, an individual with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their chart prominently placed. There's a question, though, of direction, but the focus for you is passion. I'm hearing Capricorn and Sagittarius. The focus for you is on what it is you're feeling right now in the moment. It's like, that is my barometer. That's my barometer. I'm not concerned about, I'm hearing specifically, taking it step by step. I'm not concerned necessarily with what the sort of overall projection is of what it is that what I'm feeling right now leads me to. The focus for me is on harnessing this passion. And I'm getting that something has come very clear for you. Three of Cups in reverse. Very, very clear for you of what does it for you, what feeds your passion, what doesn't. Okay, and you're not sacrificing that. Ten of Cups in reverse. There has been an opening of the mind, so to speak, in terms of what we want to create, And yes, the focus is on carrying this into the long term, but the focus is not on moving into it altogether, because we understand every step of the way as we move forward through whatever it is that we recognize to be a next chapter. The Three of Cups in reverse mirroring this Ten of Cups in reverse, the Devil in reverse, smack dab in the middle. This is, I'm hearing, a game of chase. Okay, it's a game of having a certain objective, okay, and then almost charging after it, and recognizing that it's neither here nor there, and it will never sort of be constant. It will always sort of be in a process and a state of change that is a reflection of your emotional state, what it is that you emotionally recognize to be a point of opening, of clarity, where coming to terms with your emotions in a certain way serves to charge your vision, okay, being a point that then further carries you through your work, okay? So very interesting, very, very interesting. I'm hearing Capricorn and Sagittarius for you again. Tower, right beneath this Empress. There is major, major change, transformation, as it speaks to what we want to create, and it has to do with our vision. Dear Leo, I'm hearing Sagittarius for you again. So have a beautiful new moon. Dear Leo, love and light to you. Setting those intentions for what you want to create, which seems to be such a prominent focus here. Love and light, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Leo. Okay, we're moving on to Virgo. Coming out like a whisper. Son of Swords, Two of Pentacles, there was Two of Cups, Six of Cups, Two of Swords, mirroring the Two of Pentacles. Five of Wands upright. I'm beckoned to ask you, I was a Leo, Virgo, what stabilizes you? Emotionally, financially, materially, what makes you feel like you're home? And I'm hearing home again. There is this feeling, almost a feeling at odds a little bit, perhaps, okay, with where we stand with things emotionally and materially, financially. We realize that we can take an action, okay, or two. I'm here. We can take an action or two, but what is it that we want really, okay, to be the objective for us? Just judgment. And there's this feeling of almost indecision. Six of Swords upright, mirroring the Judgment card. There is a past here, perhaps, of experiences that are leading you to really reflect, okay, on what it is that you see for yourself to be a vision. Okay, you have the World here, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the World upright, Death in reverse, Scorpio's card over this Daughter of Cups in reverse, happening all in your theme. It is a process of understanding the changes that we've experienced to this point. It is a process of understanding them esoterically, okay? And specifically in such a way that charges our ability to see clearly what we feel to be as a passion. And it's almost like I want to recognize what I want, what I care about. I want to recognize and feel that I have that oomph, that drive, that yes, I'm moving in this direction. I'm hearing in solid state and form. I don't want to just flow. I'm hearing. There's the feeling that emotions play a tremendous role here. That relationships in a certain way play a tremendous role for a number of you. That the feeling that I want this emotional reset. I'm hearing I want to press the button. I'm hearing I'm finished perhaps as well. Perhaps there's a partnership here. I'm going to pull a few more cards for you, Virgo. I'm hearing Taurus. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, upright. 2 8s here. 8 of Swords. Son of Pentacles. Okay. There is a strong focus on moving towards transformation and change as it pertains to a direction that we take on in the future, specifically as it pertains to matters that are engage our physical body for a number of you and our sort of participation in the third dimension, and that the physicality of whatever that experience is so much, but at the same time, so is the perception that you hold of it. So are the thoughts that go into how you step into and along this new path. And regaining a sense of balance is everything for you, Virgo here. Everything. The 2 of Swords in reverse, 6 of Cups again in reverse. If there is a relationship or partnership that you feel is, I'm hearing wilting, okay, take it as you will, whatever that may mean to you, and affecting your sense of emotional stability, okay, as well as affecting that which is financial and monetary, there may be a focus here for you on finding and fine-tuning what you perceive to be an emotional value that expands your perception and your receptivity to what is considered passion. And I'm hearing passionate for a number of you. So it's almost like a foil, right? It's like, well, I experienced that and that just didn't do it for me. Well, what does, right? It's almost like the more that we experience doesn't do it for us, the clearer and more almost reflective, okay, by way of that polarity, what does do it for us becomes. So, thank you so much, dear Virgo, for tuning in. Love and light to you. Have a beautiful new moon in Capricorn, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi there, Libra. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see what's coming through for you, dear Libra. The new moon in Aquarius and Capricorn. The 10 of Wands. In reverse, the 7 of Pentacles. Horizontally laid. Son of Cups. Daughter of Wands. 5 of Cups. I'm hearing just on the outer edges. I'm hearing of receiving, of the receiver. I'm hearing broaden the range and horizon. You may have crossover here with Virgo. I'm also hearing Taurus for you, and you have the Hierophant as Taurus' card in the Major Arcana. Okay, you have Justice, your very own card, mirroring the Knight of Wands in reverse. Libra, Libra, Libra. There is a focus on change. What is it that we want to be creating here? What is it? And the focus that you recognize is going to move you into a state of like official change. Like I feel that everything is so changed. There's no going back sort of change. Is by way of, I'm hearing reformation of our principles and values that have to do with how we perceive I'm hearing cycles of change. And there may be two individuals involved here, the Daughter of Wands, Son of Cups. Maybe you're varying on two propensities. There's an emotional side to the story, absolutely. That which speaks to finances. I'm also hearing partnerships. But there being a focus on emotional maturation in such a way where the emotional sense of consciousness and cognizance, the sort of recognition that emotions are present, I'm hearing omnipresent, will always sort of be present, is a guiding force and factor. Okay, but the focus is on what do I want to change and what do I want to replace with that. But I'm not getting that. Whatever change comes through is a replacement. I'm not getting that. I'm getting there's a sort of big bang effect, so to speak. The focus, though, is on what was that is to reach a point, a culmination that tips me over into change. Okay, so it's almost like focusing on the past, perhaps, and I'm hearing past assets, specifically creative assets, may bring forward a sort of clarity. Okay, there perhaps is an emotional past storyline here, specifically as it pertains to Son of Cups individual. Someone with a lot of water in the chart, very sensitive, very, very, very sensitive, emotional. There perhaps is an emotional past here, speaking to sort of emotional distance. I'm hearing distance, dissonance. Okay, and a question of, well, what do I do with this? I'm hearing as well. Okay, what do I do with this? The Seven of Cups here, right next to the Nine of Wands. What direction do I want to move in? Okay, and the focus yet again is on the sort of emotional barometer that sets us forward into change. Okay, thank you so much, Libra, for tuning in. Love and light to you. Have a beautiful new moon in Capricorn. Setting these intentions, paving the way for change here, as it seems that you absolutely will be moving through. By way of your creation, beckon to mention that strongly for you. Thank you again for tuning in, Libra. Love and light to you, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, we are on to Scorpio. I'm hearing Fandango. Ten of Wands. Hierophant. Hierophant in reverse. Ten of Wands upright. Eight of Swords upright, mirroring the Ten of Wands. Fandango. Five of Pentacles upright, right beneath the Hierophant. Emperor in reverse. Seven of Pentacles upright. Strength. Okay. You have Strength upright, Ten of Pentacles upright, Leo's card of the Major Arcana. Taurus, Leo, Aries coming through for you. There is a focus on finances. Absolutely, absolutely. There is a focus on what we are in charge of, what it is that we're creating. There is something that we're transmuting that has to do with how we participate in a certain, perhaps, financial partnership. What is our role? What is theirs? Excuse me, Scorpio. There is so much, I'm hearing pride at play here. That you realize is the very lifeboat. Okay, I'm hearing that. I'm hearing threatened. That you may feel as threatened. Okay, is someone, is something, is a certain situation that you feel you need to harbor. Okay, to harness, to take the reins with. I'm hearing speaking out. Speaking out. Is it overstepping certain boundaries for a number of you? Okay. The desire is to maintain, I'm hearing, staffing of the ship. Okay, to maintain, I'm hearing, an eagle eye perspective, to hold the reins here. And it has to do with your vision. Specifically, I'm hearing Capricorn, Leo, and Libra. Scorpio, what it is that we are creating, there may be an Aries individual involved. I'm getting this strongly for a number of you, that has not been proper, I'm hearing, just hasn't been proper, and I'm hearing conduct. Code of conduct. Again, the focus, though, Scorpio, is on exactly what we feel will be the point of stability, okay, for us. And there's a lot of thinking that goes into this. There's a lot of rumination. There's a lot of also esoteric principles that are almost regarded as a, I'm hearing, guiding force. Okay, and it's almost like I'm thinking through a certain financial problem. I'm hearing problem set. But what it is that I am able to make sense of what I'm dealing with in an esoteric way, gives me further guidance and clarity. Interesting. The closeout here for you, I'm hearing Leo, Capricorn again, Scorpio, and I'm hearing Sagittarius, is how we envision the change that we are moving into. And if there are certain partnerships on the table that just do not serve, that have not served specifically in the past, specifically for those of you who have been involved in a partnership that has just, it's like, this is going nowhere, okay, sort of thing. The point of clarity for you here, as I'm getting it, and I'm also hearing premonition, this is something that I'm getting you've known, is on exactly how we have reached this point to recognizing that I'm hearing certain thoughts don't serve us, okay? And as well that there is a certain landscape that we transform through. And I'm also hearing as. So whatever this experience has been, I'm getting that it has served you in a certain way you recognize, okay, to almost foil, and I'm also hearing to represent for you in a very, I'm hearing personal way, in a very also, I'm hearing again, esoteric way, but I'm hearing double-edged sword for you specifically, and I was hearing that just as I was shuffling your cards, so take it as you will, is the focus here, okay, is the focus here, perception here, being a tremendous focus, and it's almost like, well, before I close things out, before I change, I'm hearing everything, my makeup, my do, okay, I'm hearing my hair, specifically my assets, okay, for a number of you, got all sorts of things going on in the back room there, I'm hearing specifically the power room, okay, what is it that I am moving through as a concept, as an ideology, into this next stage and cycle of change, okay, so thank you so very much, Scorpio, I'm hearing Leo for you, and I'm hearing performance, and you have the strength card here, Leo's card, there may be a focus on that archetype, wherever it may reside in your chart, or if you're dealing with a Leo, okay, or just simply matters of performance, then that may be a focus for you. All right, thank you so much, Scorpio, for tuning in. Love and light to you on this journey forward. Have a beautiful new moon in Capricorn, setting these intentions, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, dear Sagittarius, you've been coming out in so many readings now. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. Sagittarius? It's like a question. Sagittarius. What's going on? Let's see. Oh, there's something that you want to come to. There's something. It's nagging you, Sagittarius. It's nagging you. It's a new beginning. It's a new beginning. The High Priestess. The Fool. New friggin' beginning. I'm hearing for you. And you're like, I'm hearing, where's the new whip? Where's the new ride? I was born for rolling. I'm hearing specifically rolling, and I'm seeing it almost as like a roller coaster. Okay, interesting. Ace of Cups here. The Fool's looking over the Ace of Cups. I'm hearing when. The Mother of Cups. Okay, right over the Father of Wands. Very interesting because the Mother of Cups just sits right over the Father of Wands, almost in such a way where it's like, didn't see the Father of Wands, I only saw the Mother of Cups, and it was almost like she was sitting pretty alone. But lo and behold, the Father of Wands sitting right beneath her. Two of Cups right above, mirroring the Mother of Cups. Mother of Cups is almost like, doesn't even, is oblivious to, I'm hearing the opportunity for, I'm hearing making change. Okay, specifically as it pertains to matters of partnerships. You have here a number of cards that just popped out. Son of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles upright. Your very own card in the Major Arcana, Temperance upright. The Daughter of Pentacles in reverse, mirroring this Eight of Pentacles upright. There is a focus on direction, and the desire is to have a direction. You're like, I don't want to just leap, okay? I don't want to just leap. I want, I'm hearing to leap within certain bounds, okay? And you're like, I want to know, what are we working with, okay? So there may be a certain opportunity on the table here to, I'm hearing, capacitate a certain vision, a certain premonition as well. I'm hearing for you, Five of Cups upright, the Hermit, thinking long and hard about a certain emotional past, perhaps, before you take this jump. And there may be an individual with a lot of water in their chart or a lot of fire in the chart. That could be your own two propensities. Okay, but let's see what's coming through for you here. Sun of Wands in reverse, overlaying the Empress in reverse. Maybe dealing with an Aries, the Devil upright. Maybe dealing with Capricorn, the Tower upright, Ten of Cups in reverse, mirroring the Devil, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. There is perhaps absolutely an individual here with a lot of fire in the chart, being a prominent figure or a strong water sign. Okay. Now, there is the sort of reference to creation. Also, I'm hearing sultry behavior. I'm hearing to. It's almost like it's like a tease. It's like, oh, well, this could be, and that could be, and we could do that, and we could do this, and it could be. I'm hearing it could go out of control. I'm hearing as well. Okay, so take it as you will, Sagittarius. There is a certain sort of again, I'm getting it as like a premonition, a vision. I'm getting, again, a dream, and it's almost like I feel that if this new beginning were to happen, things would proceed. I'm hearing things would proceed. Now, the question is, emotionally, what comes of it? Emotionally, what culminates? Okay, and I'm hearing what is capacitated. I'm hearing the emotional load. What is the emotional capacity and the emotional load? Whatever it is, it's piqued your interest. Okay, now, but I'm getting this sort of very heavy, dreaming vibe. Sagittarius, you have been really putting in a lot of time and effort, and I'm hearing work, into moving yourself towards a state of understanding the boundaries that you're working through and within, and there is a prominent focus here on emotion. So for those of you who are involved in perhaps I'm hearing pseudo partnership, I'm hearing linking, there is, I'm hearing proposal as well. Proposal. If you are thinking of working with someone, specifically, it could be right the sort of crossover between work and play, finances and emotions. The focus for you has been, specifically for quite some time now, on I'm hearing engaging what we're working with, and specifically I'm hearing the rhythm. Okay, and I'm hearing the rhythm of the assets. So for a number of you, there is a focus on, I'm hearing curation, I'm hearing channeling, how it is that we make use of certain assets in the long term. What is a long-term projectile that we're working with? And you have the Daughter of Pentacles and the Son of Pentacles mirroring one another, sandwiching this Temperance card and the Eight of Pentacles upright. Seven of Pentacles upright, right over the Emperor. Emperor in reverse, again, you may be dealing with an Aries. The Five of Pentacles upright. The focus for you is on transmutation, dear Sagittarius. Transmutation of what has not satisfied us, specifically, I'm hearing physically, okay, in the past, by way of our emotional experiences with others as well, I'm hearing, but there may also be a financial story to this, absolutely. What is it that, again, for a number of you, and Becca mentioned this, that Aries archetype may be related here in some kind of way, be it you dealing with an Aries or someone with a lot of Aries in their chart, or be it wherever Aries is operating in your own personal chart. The focus for you is now on the direction. I'm hearing level-headedness, and while there is a lot of dreaming, and there's this Neptunian sort of feeling, I don't feel that the tide is sweeping you, okay? I'm not getting that. I'm getting that you want to remain, I'm hearing clear-headed, level-headed, and it's almost though in such a way where I'm hearing match point. The desire to recognize where we stand, okay? I'm hearing in terms of what it is that we see of what we are viewing, okay? And it's almost like I see that there's an opportunity, I do. But what is it that I'm seeing of this opportunity to be, and I'm hearing to be considered as, okay, in a certain way, to hold a certain role as into the long term. And again, there could be crossover between finances and emotions here, absolutely, dear Sagittarius. Love and light to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a beautiful new moon in Capricorn, setting these intentions, and I'll see you soon. Bye.